Welcome back to a very special episode of Let's Play Inter in FM20, because it's Champions League time and we are playing against one of the best teams in the world, Manchester City. And as you might remember from last episode and from previous seasons, this game just loves to laugh me in the face when it comes to Champions League draws, because we got City and we got Bayern Munich. But we know that since Juve won the Champions League last season, there's no thing that can stop us if we just play our best, because we have beaten Juve multiple times in this series, and if they can win the Champions League, so can we. But yeah, City will be a very tough obstacle. Right now they are in third place, but don't mind that, the season has just started, a 1 point behind. Looking at the history, they have won the league every single season in this save, and they won it with a huge margin, so this won't be easy. Since last episode we played one game and it was a big win at home versus Cagliari. Like, everybody scored 6 goals against 1. Esposito, the kids, keeps on scoring. You know, he scored a hat-trick in last episode and scored again. The first season, Haaland was the super goal scorer. Last season, Lukaku was the super goal scorer. Maybe this is Esposito's turn to become the super goal scorer. This is the way we're going to start doing our normal rotations. We have a good team. We're going to focus on attacking because we need to win at home. We desperately need to win at home, because if you don't win at home, it's going to be very, very hard for us to do anything. Because if you can't beat them at home, I mean, how are we going to beat the City team away? But if we can take 3 points at home against both City and Bayern Munich, then everything is possible. So we are going here. We are going to be attacking. Let's talk about winning. Well, nobody cared much. But yeah, if we can take 3 points at home, then everything is possible. Because then, you know, they could lose points in some games, something can happen. But if we can't take 3 points at home, I'm not sure what we're going to do. It's going to be extremely difficult. But we see De Bruyne with the first highlight, and that almost gave me a heart attack. Almost gave me a heart attack. I'm going to see the corner here. Bernardo Silva with the corner. Clear by the defense. Dybala picks it up. Jesus, cleared again, comes back again, but yeah, that's the highlight. So they got the first highlight, but now we have another one. It's Handanovic with a goal kick, Malinkovic, Riccardi with a beautiful pass for Lukaku. Lukaku breaks through into the box, and that was a decent try. But this far into the season, it's not been Lukaku's season. He was sensational last season, but he haven't scored yet. I mean, we haven't played for many games, but he still haven't scored. Makes me a little bit worried. We'd love to have him in the goal scoring shape he was in last season. And also, there's been like a few clubs that have been interested in him during the transfer window, but we didn't get any offers. It was big clubs. Lukaku again gets a second try, and this time he makes no mistake. This is how he shows me for doubting him that he will become the beast again. But yeah, as I said, it was a lot of clubs. Like, I think it was Real Madrid, like big clubs, PSG, were all interested in during the summer, but I didn't get any offer. If I would gotten a sensational offer, then I could actually consider selling him, because I think he's like the highest wage. Gets the highest wage, and he is getting a little bit old. He's still young, but he's a little bit old, and I believe we could invest those money maybe in a really good Italian striker. But not that I wanted him to leave. I'm happy to have him along. And here is Martinez, wins it, and he sets up Lukaku. Lukaku into the box, and he scores his second one. Romelu Lukaku. Well, as they say, he got the fun when it counts. He took it a little bit chill in the first games, but now, when it's not only an important game, it's a huge game, one of the biggest games of the season, now the beast steps up brilliantly. His second goal and assist comes from Martinez. Pressure by the feedback, really? But we're going to see another highlight. Lazaro with the throw-in. Sensi, Lazaro, Riccardi, back to Sensi. Going for Bronzovic. Here's Telles, the new design Telles! And what a way to start paying off that huge transfer fee he came with. What better way to do that than scoring his first goal in a Champions League game versus City? And right now, this result is brilliant. This is a fantastic, probably one of our best first halves ever. Sensational, and Telles joins the goal scoring squad, and now we see City with some possession for the first time in a long time. Beautiful challenge though by Bronzovic, wins it. De Vries goes for Martinez. Martinez into the box, kind of bad angle, but it doesn't matter. Oh, no, wait, it's going to be an offside, isn't it? It's going to be an offside. It's going to be VR. Yeah, that goal would definitely have been game, set, match. We're still in a brilliant position after a fantastic first half. But if that would have been a goal, it would have been game, set, match. Still now, I wouldn't say don't get complacent. Things can turn around very quickly in football. Keep focused. I'm very pleased with the result. Just don't want the lads start slacking, thinking it's over. The City is such a good team. They can make something out of nothing. And here is Martinez into the box, and this time it can't be any offside. It's Martinez's first goal of the season. He joins Lukaku in the first goal of the season club. And, I mean, if you do it like this, where you're like 10 meters behind everybody, then you can't complain about an offside, can you? Just gives that margin to be sure. But what a game. This makes me believe that we got something big on the run for this season. Here is Telles, Sensi, Bronzovic, oh, Martinez. I mean, if Lukaku scores 2, then Martinez can't be worse, can he? He needs to score 2 himself. Now it's on who will get the hat-trick. But look at this. I mean, this game, look at the score. Considering that we are facing off against Man City. They have won not Champions League, they won the Premier League every single season this far into the save, and we are doing this to them. This is sensational. Look at statistics. From statistics, it's actually pretty close. Even really close. The statistics doesn't match the result at all. But who am I to complain? I take that every day. And look at these ratings. My gosh, these ratings makes it really hard to sub anybody. I think he's going to go with fitness levels, going to remove Riccardi. And bring on Gagliardini, change him around to a box-to-box. And then, who else? I mean, I think we're going to stay like this for a while. I mean, with these ratings, you don't want to change too much. Even though it's a long season, we're actually playing Juve next game, so we probably should be rotating as much as we can. But at the same time, everybody is on the bench now. We'll most likely start the Juve game, so it makes sense to not sub them too. But this is actually City possession for real. Here's Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling all by himself. Beautiful header, Sensi. Bronzovic. Can we turn this one into a counter-attack? Here's Eriksen. And that was a very optimistic shot, but it wasn't too far away. Actually a really good shot, considering the distance. Now we have a City once again with the possession. Laporte. Sterling. Come on, lads. Come on. Yes, come on. Here is Martinez. Is Martinez going for the hat-trick? Is Martinez going? Oh, that finisher was so bad. You probably started to think about the hat-trick already and wasn't thinking. Potentially injury on there on Lazarus. We're going to sub him after this highlight. But first, we have Eriksen. And we have nothing. So now let's quickly sub Lazaro. We're not going to risk anything. Bring in the new signing, Laurel. Oh my god, I need to really practice that pronunciation, don't I? And I think we're actually going to bring in Asensio. Asensio was sensational last game. I think he got like 2 assists and 1 goal, so he really deserves some playing time in this Champions League game. But the clock ticks on. We're about to head into extra time. 2 minutes of extra time. And look at statistics. According to statistics, it was a pretty close game. But this one is sensational. This is probably the game of this series so far. Beating City 5 goals against none is sensational. Sensational is the only word I have for it. A fantastic game. Of course, we're going to go passionate. Talk about how very pleased I am. And let's see what the news says about this. We should get something about this crazy win. Really interesting. Lazio beat PSG. Big for them. Anything else? Nah. Oh, this injury. Now we need to pray to the Football Manager RNG gods to be merciful. Okay, 1 to 3 days, we can handle that. We get some money. And of course, 2 goals, 1 assist, Martinez. We're going to talk to you. You were superb in front of goal last time. Keep it up. And Chelsea want Martinez? Well, I don't think so. But yeah, next episode, I mentioned it earlier, we're going to go from something huge to something huge. Because the next game is probably the toughest league game of the season. It's Juve away. And as you know, we won the first season, Juve won the second season. This episode, this game is going to be extremely important for the rest of this season. But that's it for this episode, and you know what to do. 5-0 against Man City, that deserves a thumbs up. So click that like button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.